Get ready for high-impact news. Rory McIlroy is showing incredible drive after repeating his Masters victory. We dive into how the world's #2 player is feeling and what's next on his incredible golf journey.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the incredible celebrations surrounding Rory McIlroy's Masters win, featuring the reaction from Augusta National Chairman Fred Ridley and the emotional moments with his father, Jerry McIlroy. Now, we explore the details of Rory McIlroy's post-Masters break, revealing what he did to recharge, including his time in Florida and his decision to take a relaxed approach to media and family life. Finally, we break down Rory McIlroy's massive motivation boost heading into the PGA Championship and the US Open, and what this means for his entire career. Stay with us for the full story. Rory McIlroy is reportedly feeling more motivated than ever following his repeat victory at the Masters, despite a recent break from the tour. The world's #2 ranked golfer appeared relaxed as he prepared for upcoming major events, including the PGA Championship next week and the US Open next month. McIlroy, who secured his second Masters title at Augusta National on April 12, 2026, emphasized that his post-Masters break was less hectic than the previous year. He spent time at home in Jupiter, Florida, and opted for a more relaxed schedule, including time with his daughter, Poppy, for tennis lessons, rather than immediate travel to Northern Ireland. "I gave myself a good 10 days to enjoy myself, and then thought I needed to get back on the range and start to practice and get ready for this stretch coming up," McIlroy stated. He views the Masters repeat as validation for his career efforts, noting that while winning the Grand Slam felt life-changing, he recognized the need to continue competing. The immediate focus is the Truist Championship at Quail Hollow this week, a venue where McIlroy has a history of success, having won the tournament 4 times and earning his first PGA Tour victory 16 years ago. McIlroy entered the tournament as the slight favorite, holding a +600 advantage over Cameron Young. McIlroy expressed confidence in his chances, acknowledging a slight adjustment in conditions at Quail Hollow compared to last year, noting that the course conditions were firm and dry. He remains focused on the upcoming stretch, heading into major championships with excitement for the road ahead. Rory McIlroy is reportedly feeling more motivated than ever following his repeat victory at the Masters tournament. McIlroy, representing Northern Ireland, secured the green jacket at the Augusta National Golf Club on Sunday, April 12, 2026, in Augusta, Georgia. The emotional moments following his win were notable, including a hug with his father, Jerry McIlroy, and a thumbs-up gesture. In an interview conducted in Charlotte, North Carolina, McIlroy appeared rested and relaxed as he prepared for his next competition. While the relaxed demeanor was observed, sources suggest this should not be mistaken for complacency, indicating a renewed drive heading into future events. Rory McIlroy is reportedly feeling more motivated than ever following his repeat victory at the Masters golf tournament at Augusta National on Sunday, April 12, 2026. Following the victory, McIlroy was seen embracing his father, Jerry McIlroy, and displaying positive body language, including a thumbs-up. Appearing rested and relaxed in Charlotte, North Carolina, McIlroy emphasized that his break from the demanding tour was intentional, allowing him time to recharge. Despite the recent success, McIlroy stressed that this feeling of motivation is not complacency. He expressed excitement for the upcoming stretch of major championships, which includes the PGA Championship next week and the US Open next month. The immediate focus is on this week's Truist Championship at Quail Hollow, a venue where McIlroy previously secured his first PGA Tour victory 16 years ago and has won 4 times. McIlroy described his post-Masters period as less hectic than the previous year, spending time at home in Jupiter, Florida, and attending a White House state dinner. He noted that he deliberately skipped traveling to Northern Ireland to celebrate, opting instead for personal time with his family, including taking his daughter to tennis lessons. He stated, "I gave myself a good 10 days to enjoy myself, and then thought I needed to get back on the range and start to practice and get ready for this stretch coming up." Entering the Truist Championship as the slight favorite, McIlroy remains confident despite a 3-week layoff that included skipping other events. He reflected on the significance of his recent success, noting that winning the Grand Slam felt life-changing, but also served as validation for his career efforts. He acknowledged that while winning was important, he remains committed to continuing his career. In the context of the tournament, McIlroy noted subtle changes in conditions at Quail Hollow compared to previous years, describing the course as great despite firm greens. Opponent Xander Schauffele suggested that beating McIlroy this week would be a significant challenge, pointing out that McIlroy's best club was his worst, highlighting the competitive nature of the upcoming event. Rory McIlroy is sending a powerful message of renewed motivation following his historic back-to-back Masters victories, signaling an intense return to competitive golf. The Northern Irish golfer, who secured his second consecutive green jacket, is scheduled to compete in the Truist Championship this week, a PGA Tour signature event, before heading to the U.S. PGA for the year's second major. As the fourth player in history to achieve consecutive Masters triumphs, McIlroy described his recent downtime as less hectic than previous years, citing a period of relaxation including a trip to New York and attending a state dinner at the White House. He utilized this time to rest before returning to practice, stating, "I gave myself a good 10 days to enjoy myself, and then thought it was needed to get back on the range and start to practice and get ready for this stretch coming up." McIlroy expressed heightened excitement for the upcoming schedule, including the U.S. Open at Shinnecock, the Open at Birkdale, and the Truist Championship. He firmly stated, "I feel like if anything I'm more motivated after what happened at Augusta this year than I've ever been." The report also touches on McIlroy's hosting of the Masters Champions Dinner, which drew some criticism in Northern Ireland after he lightheartedly chose a menu not reflecting his heritage. Looking ahead, the 37-year-old is considering a more relaxed approach for next year's event, hinting at a nod to his roots by potentially including a cocktail featuring Bushmills whiskey. In a conversation on the New Heights podcast, McIlroy shared the surreal experience of hosting the dinner, comparing it to a wedding day and expressing the unique feeling of gathering childhood friends in one room.